An old book with a golden unicorn embroidered on its cover opens its pages to written text, Once Upon a Time. Our view zooms into the book's pages as moving illustrations show the setting of a vast country.
Once upon a time, in the magical land of Equestria, there were two regal sisters who ruled together and created harmony for all the land. To do this, the eldest used her unicorn powers to raise the sun at dawn. The younger brought out the moon to begin the night. Thus, the two sisters maintain balance for their kingdom and their subjects, all the different types of ponies.
The elder sister in the illustration is a tall, white-coated unicorn with wings on her back. The illustration shows her raising the sun at day. The younger sister is a similarly tall unicorn with wings with a deep navy blue coat. She raises the moon at night.
But as time went on, the younger sister became resentful. The ponies relished and played in the day her elder sister brought forth, but shunned and slept through her beautiful night. One fateful day, the younger unicorn refused to lower the moon to make way for the dawn. The elder sister tried to reason with her, but the bitterness in the young one's heart had transformed her into a wicked mare of darkness, Nightmare Moon.
Illustrated smoke covers the screen and then fades away, showing the younger sister's coat now darkened black and her body in lavender armor. Flashes of lightning give sight to Nightmare Moon.
She vowed that she would shroud the land in eternal night. Reluctantly, the elder sister harnessed the most powerful magic known to ponydom, the elements of harmony.
A view of 6 colored gemstones. The white-coated elder sister now summons a rainbow laser from her magic horn aimed at Nightmare Moon.
Using the magic of the elements of harmony, she defeated her younger sister and banished her permanently in the moon. The elder sister took on responsibility for both sun
and moon, and harmony has been maintained in Equestria for generations since.
Our view pans away from the book's pages to show a purple-coated unicorn reading the book. The unicorn has deep violet, straight-trimmed hair with pink highlights and a matching tail. She looks up from the book and ponders.
Elements of harmony. I know I've heard of those before, but where? My little pony, my little pony. Ah, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friend?
The title appears, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, developed for television by Lauren Faust. Episode title, Friendship is Magic, Part 1, written by Lauren Faust. The purple-coated unicorn now walks along the garden streets with her book in a satchel. She is then stopped and greeted by 3 unicorns, each with differently colored coats.
There you are, Twilight. Moon Dancer is having a little get-together in the West Castle courtyard. You want to come?
Oh, sorry, girls. I got a lot of studying to catch up on.
Does that pony do anything except study? I think she's more interested in books than friends.
I know I've heard of the elements of harmony.
Twilight gallops through the streets, passing by other ponies. She gallops up the spiral staircase of a tower building to the top. She comes into her room, bursting through the doors, which hits a small purple bipedal dragon holding a wrapped gift in his hands.
Spike! Spike! Spike? There you are.
The wrapped gift is now impaled by Spike's tail.
Quick, find me that old copy of Predictions and Prophecies. What's that for?
Well, it was a gift for Moon Dancer, but...
Oh, Spike, you know we don't have time for that sort of thing.
But we're on a break!
The unicorn horn on Twilight's head begins to glow and shine. In a large library, individual books fly off the shelves and float around Twilight.
No. Ugh.
Spike! It's over here!
The book in Spike's hand magically floats to Twilight, pulling Spike with it as he is slammed to the library floor. Twilight lets the other floating books fall to the floor and walks away with the found book. Spike gets up and starts cleaning the books.
Elements, E. Aha! Elements of harmony. See Mare in the Moon?
Mare in the Moon? But that's just an old pony's tail.
Mare. Aha! The Mare and the Moon, myth from olden pony times. A powerful pony who wanted to rule Equestria, defeated by the elements of harmony and imprisoned in the moon. Legend has it that on the longest day of the 1000th year, the stars will aid in her escape, and she will bring about nighttime eternal. Spike, do you know what this means?
No.
In the middle of Risheldon books, Spike wobbles and falls off a tall ladder and onto Twilight's back. Twilight then passes to Spike a paper scroll and a quill pen.
Take a note, please. To the princess.
Okie dokie.
My dearest teacher, my continuing studies of pony magic have led me to discover that we are on the precipice of disaster.
Hold on. Press it. Press it.
Spike pauses.
Threshold. Brink? Ugh, that something really bad is about to happen.
Spike continues writing.
For you see, the mythical Mare in the Moon is in fact Nightmare Moon, and she's about to return to Equestria and bring with her eternal night. Something must be done to make sure this terrible prophecy does not come true. I await your quick response. Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle.
Twilight Sparkle. Got it.
Great, send it.
Now?
Of course.
I don't know, Twilight. Princess Celestia is a little busy getting ready for the Summer Sun celebration. And it's like the day after tomorrow.
That's just it, Spike. The day after tomorrow is the 1000th year of the Summer Sun celebration. It's imperative that the princess is told right away.
Impera?
Important!
Okay.
Twilight's yell sends Spike tumbling into a bookshelf. Spike gets back up on his legs and breathes sparkling green fire from his mouth onto the scroll. The scroll dematerializes into sparkling smoke and flies through the room and out the window.
There, it's on its way. But I wouldn't hold your breath.
Oh, I'm not worried, Spike. The princess trusts me completely. In all the years she's been my mentor, she's never once doubted me.
Spike burps out green fire. From the fire, a scroll materializes out of thin air in front of Twilight.
See? I knew she would want to take immediate action.
My dearest, most faithful student, Twilight, you know that I value your diligence and that I trust you completely. But you simply must stop reading those dusty old books.
A shocked look on Twilight's face. Fade to black. From an aerial view, we see a golden chariot soaring in the air. The chariot is pulled by a pair of winged horses adorned in golden horse armor. Twilight the unicorn and Spike the dragon ride inside the chariot. Spike reads from the scroll aloud.
My dear Twilight, there is more to a young pony's life than studying. So I'm sending you to supervise the preparations for the Summer Sun celebration in this year's location, Ponyville. And I have an even more essential task for you to complete. Make some friends!
Twilight hangs her head over the side of the chariot.
Look on the bright side, Twilight. The princess arranged for you to stay in a library. Doesn't that make you happy?
Yes, it does. You know why? Because I'm right. I'll check on the preparations as fast as I can, then get to the library to find some proof of Nightmare Moon's return.
Then when will you make friends like the princess said?
She said to check on preparations. I am her student, and I'll do my royal duty, but the fate of Equestria does not rest on me making friends.
The chariot lands in the center road of the cottage town of Ponyville. The pair of winged horses in gold armor rear up after they land. Twilight comes to their side to thank them, and the two smile.
Thank you, sirs.
Maybe the ponies in Ponyville have interesting things to talk about. Come on, Twilight, just try.
Spike gestures to a pink-coated pony, and Twilight calmly greets her. Suspended in midair, the pink pony gasps, then speeds away out of view.
Well, that was interesting, all right.
Fade to Twilight and Spike walking en route to a red farm in an apple orchard. Spike reads from a scroll.
Summer Sun Celebration Official Overseer's Checklist. Number 1, banquet preparations, Sweet Apple Acres.
Entering Sweet Apple Acres, Twilight and Spike turn their heads to see an orange-coated pony use their hind legs to buck an apple tree. The shaking tree drops apples into baskets placed below, and the pony courtesies. Her hair and tail are yellow and both banded by red ribbon into ponytails. She wears a brown cowboy's hat on her head.
Let's get this over with. Good afternoon. My name is Twilight Sparkle.
The orange pony vigorously shakes Twilight's hoof.
Well, howdy do, Miss Twilight. A pleasure making your acquaintance. I'm Applejack. We here at Sweet Apple Acres sure do like making new friends.
Friends? Actually,
So, what can I do you for?
Applejack releases her grip, and Twilight's front hoof continues to shake. Spike catches and stops her shaking, then chuckles.
I am, in fact, here to supervise preparations for the Summer Sun celebration. And you're in charge of the food?
We sure as sugar are. Would you care to sample some?
Well, as long as it doesn't take too long.
Applejack speeds away out of view. A triangle rings and she gives out a yell.
Soup's on, every pony!
A running herd of ponies pass our view, pushing Spike and Twilight in their direction and kicking up dust.
Now, why don't I introduce y'all to the Apple family?
When the dust clears, Twilight, Spike and Applejack are all sat at a gazebo table surrounded by dozens of ponies of different colours. The ponies set up their goodies on a table in front of Twilight.
Thanks, but I really need to hurry.
This here's apple fritter, apple bumpkin, red gallop, red delicious, golden delicious, caramel apple, apple strudel, apple tart, baked apples, apple brioche, apple cinnamon crisp, big Macintosh, apple bloom, and Granny Smith. Up and at 'em, Granny Smith. We got gas.
An elderly green-coated pony with white hair sitting in a rocking chair opens her droopy eyes. She wears an apple-patterned scarf on her neck and has her hair and tail in a bun. Granny Smith slowly walks over to greet the guests.
Soup's on. I'm here. Come.
Why, I'd say they're already part of the family.
Twilight spits out food from her stuffed mouth.
Okay, well, I can see the food situation is handled, so we'll be on our way.
Aren't you gonna stay for brunch?
A small child pony bats her sad wide eyes.
Sorry, but we have an awful lot to do.
Twilight rolls her eyes.
Fine.
Fade to Spike and Twilight walking through Ponyville. Twilight's stomach has a massive bulge and she hangs her head as she walks.
Food's all taken care of. Next is weather.
I ate too much pie.
There's supposed to be a Pegasus pony named Rainbow Dash clearing the clouds.
Well, she's not doing a very good job, is she?
Twilight checks the sky, seeing large clouds overhead. Suddenly, a brightly coloured flying object collides with her at high speeds, crashing into a mud puddle. The object is a cyan-coated Pegasus pony with wings on her back and messy rainbow-coloured hair. Twilight and the Pegasus are covered in mud.
Excuse me? Let me help you.
The Pegasus pony flies away, and then returns positioning a small cloud over Twilight's head. The Pegasus bounces on top of the cloud, making it rain. Twilight's body is now wet.
Oops, I guess I overdid it. How about this? My very own patented Rain Blow Dry. No, don't thank me. You're quite welcome.
The flying Pegasus creates a rainbow-coloured tornado around Twilight. Now dry, Twilight's hair and tail are now puffy and curly. The Pegasus falls to the ground laughing, followed by Spike.
Let me guess. You're Rainbow Dash.
The one and only.
Why? You heard of me? I heard you're supposed to be keeping the sky clear. I'm Twilight Sparkle, and the princess sent me to check on the weather.
Yeah, that'll be a snap. I'll do it in a jiffy, just as soon as I'm done practicing.
Practicing for what?
Rainbow Dash points to a poster showing uniformed Pegasi flying in sync.
The Wonderbolts! They're gonna perform at the celebration tomorrow, and I'm gonna show them my stuff.
The Wonderbolts?
Yup,
The most talented flyers in all of Equestria?
that's them.
Please, they'd never accept a Pegasus who can't even keep the sky clear for one measly day.
Hey, I could clear the sky in 10 seconds flat.
Prove it.
Rainbow Dash zooms through the sky, kicking and headbutting clouds, making them dissipate. Twilight and Spike's eyes follow as she clears all the clouds at high speeds.
Round and flat. What'd I say? 10 seconds flat. I'd never leave Ponyville hanging.
A shocked look on Twilight's face.
You should see the look on your face. You're a laugh, Twilight Sparkle. I can't wait to hang out some more.
Rainbow Dash flies out of view.
She's amazing!
Spike turns to Twilight in amazement, then continues chuckling at Twilight's puffy hair. Twilight now walks away in anger.
It's kind of pretty once you get used to it.
Fade to Twilight Spike inside Town Hall, decorated with boughs and banners.
Decorations. Beautiful.
Yes, the decor's coming along nicely. This ought to be quick. I'll be at the library in no time. Beautiful indeed.
With heart-shaped eyes, Spike points to a white-coated unicorn pony with a purple mane and tail that are styled with curls. Her eyes have long lashes.
Not the decor. Her.
No. Oh, goodness, no.
How are my spines? Are they straight?
Twilight rolls her eyes, then walks over to the white unicorn sorting through floating ribbons with her magic horn.
Good afternoon.
Just a moment, please. I'm in the zone, as 'twere. Oh, yes.
Sparkle always does the trick, does it not? Why, Rarity, you are a talent. Now, how can I help you? Oh, my stars, darling! Whatever happened to your coiffure?
Oh, you mean my mane? Well, it's a long story. I'm just here to check on the decorations and then I'll be out of your hair.
Out of my hair? What about your hair?
Wait, where are we going? Help!
Rarity pushes Twilight out of view. Spike levitates off the ground with hearts popping from his head and follows the pair. Our view pans to a boutique, where Twilight is fitted with different dresses and hairstyles.
No. Too green. Too yellow. Too poofy. Not poofy enough. Too frilly. Too shiny. Now go on, my dear. You were telling me where you're from.
Rarity tightens a girdle on Twilight's body.
Canterlot to... Huh? Canterlot? Oh, I am so envious. The glamour, the sophistication. I have always dreamed of living there. I can't wait to hear all about it. We are gonna be the best of friends, you and I. Emeralds? What was I thinking? Let me get you some rubies.
Quick, before she decides to dye my coat a new color.
Twilight runs out the boutique. Fade to Twilight and Spike walking through Ponyville, with Spike in a lovesick daze.
Wasn't she wonderful?
Focus, Casanova. What's next on the list?
Music. It's the last one.
Twilight and Spike pause, and then turn their attention to a yellow-coated Pegasus pony with wings and long, flowing pink hair and matching tail. She conducts a choir of birds singing in a tree.
Oh my. Stop please, everyone. Excuse me, sir. I mean, no offense, but your rhythm is just a teeny tiny bit off. Now, follow me, please. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Hello! Oh my, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to frighten your birds. I'm just here to check up on the music and it's sounding beautiful.
The yellow-coated Pegasus floats to the ground near Twilight with her head turned away. Twilight awkwardly gives a forced smile.
I'm Twilight Sparkle. What's your name?
I'm Fluttershy.
I'm sorry, what was that?
My name is Fluttershy.
Didn't quite catch that.
The Pegasus backs up timidly. The choir birds return to their tree.
Well, it looks like your birds are back. So I guess everything's in order. Keep up the good work. Okay.
From the Pegasus's point of view, she glances through her long pink hair to see Spike emerging from a nearby bush.
Well, that was easy.
The Pegasus bumps Twilight out of view as she admires Spike.
Dragon! Oh, I've never seen a baby dragon before. He's so cute.
Well.
Oh my, he talks. I didn't know dragons could talk. That's just so incredibly wonderful. I just don't even know what to say.
Well, in that case, we better be going.
Spike is magically levitated onto Twilight's back, and they walk away. The Pegasus strolls behind them.
Oh, wait. What's his name?
I'm Spike.
Hi, Spike. I'm Fluttershy. Wow, a talking dragon. And what do dragons talk about?
Well, what do you want to know?
Absolutely everything.
Well, I started out as a cute little purple and green egg.
Fade to Twilight and Spike now walking through Ponyville at sunset, Fluttershy happily walking behind Twilight as Twilight hangs her head.
And that's the story of my whole entire life. Well, up until today. Do you want to hear about today?
Oh, yes, please.
I am so sorry. How did we get here so fast?
Twilight stops in front of the library, which is a large hollowed-out oak tree adorned with windows and balconies.
This is where I'm staying while in Ponyville, and my poor baby dragon needs his sleep.
No, I don't.
Twilight bumps Spike off her back and onto the ground.
Aw, look at that. He's so sleepy he can't even keep his widow balance.
Poor thing. You simply must get him to bed.
Fluttershy cradles Spike and flies him into the library. Twilight speeds inside and directs Fluttershy back out the door.
Yes. We'll get right on that. Well, good night.
Now in a dark room.
Rude much?
Sorry, Spike. But I have to convince the princess that Nightmare Moon is coming and we're running out of time. I just need to be alone so I can study without a bunch of crazy ponies trying to make friends all the time. Now, where's the light?
The lights turn on, and the library is filled with a large group of ponies surrounding Spike and Twilight. An unamused look on Twilight's face. Fade to black. Our view now comes to the pink pony from earlier. Her coat is bubblegum pink, with a poofy mane and tail coloured rose pink.
Surprise! Hi, I'm Pinkie Pie, and I threw this party just for you. Were you surprised? Were you?
Very surprised. Libraries are supposed to be quiet.
Well, that's silly. What kind of welcome party would this be if it were quiet? I mean, duh. Boring. You see, I saw you when you first got here, remember? You were all hello, and I was all, remember? You see, I never saw you before, and if I never saw you before, that meant you're new. Because I know every pony, and I mean every pony in Ponyville. And if you're new, it meant you hadn't met anyone yet. And if you haven't met anyone yet, you must not have any friends. And if you don't have any friends, then you must be lonely. And that made me so sad, and I had an idea. And that's why I went, I should throw a great, big, ginormous, super-duper spectacular welcome party and invite everyone in Ponyville. See? And now you have lots and lots of friends.
While Pinkie Pie talks, Twilight pours from a bottle into a cup and sips. Twilight's eyes suddenly widen as her cheeks turn red.
Are you all right, Sugar Cube?
Twilight's hair lights ablaze and she runs out of view.
Aw, she's so happy she's crying.
Spike examines the bottle.
Hot sauce.
Pinkie Pie pours hot sauce on a cupcake and eats it.
Good.
In a bedroom, Twilight covers her head with a pillow. She lifts her head and checks a clock on the wall, reading 4 a.m. Spike comes into the bedroom.
Hey, Twilight! Pinkie Pie's starting Fear the Tail and the Pony. Wanna play?
No! All the ponies in this town are crazy! Do you know what time it is?
It's the eve of the summer sun celebration. Every pony has to stay up, or they'll miss the Princess Raise the Sun. You really should lighten up, Twilight. It's a party.
Here I thought I'd have time to learn more about the elements of harmony. But, silly me, all this ridiculous friend-making has kept me from it.
Twilight walks to her window, looking upwards towards the moon. The light of the moon bears a shadow of a unicorn's head on its surface.
Legend has it that on the longest day of the 1000th year, the stars will aid in her escape, and she will bring about everlasting night. I hope the princess was right. I hope it really is just an old ponytail.
Come on, Twilight! It's time to watch the sunrise!
Fade to inside the decorated town hall, where ponies of all kinds wait in a crowd. Pinkie Pie approaches Twilight Spike.
Isn't this exciting? Are you excited? Because I'm excited. I've never been so excited. Well, except for the time that I saw you walking into town and I went, but I mean, really, who can top that?
Fluttershy conducts a choir of songbirds, and a spotlight shines on a tanned-coloured pony with glasses.
Fillies and gentle colts, as mayor of Ponyville, it is my great pleasure to announce the beginning of the Summer Sun Celebration. In just a few moments, our town will witness the magic of the sunrise and celebrate this, the longest day of the year.
Twilight looks up to the moon. She sees the shadow on the moon's surface suddenly disappear.
Now, it is my great honor to introduce to you the ruler of our land, the very pony who gives us the sun and the moon each and every day, the good, the wise, the bringer of harmony to all of Equestria.
Ready?
Princess Celestia!
Parting curtains reveal an empty balcony.
This can't be good.
Remain calm, every pony. There must be a reasonable explanation.
Oh, I love guessing games. Is she hiding?
Rarity speaks.
She's gone!
Ooh, she's good.
Ponies gasp as violet smoke overtakes the balcony.
Oh no!
The smoke parts to reveal a tall, black-coated pony.
Nightmare Moon!
Spike faints.
Oh, my beloved subjects. It's been so long since I've seen your precious little sun-loving faces.
What did you do with our princess?
Applejack bites Rainbow Dash's tail.
Why? Am I not royal enough for you? Don't you know who I am?
Ooh, more guessing games. Hokey Smokes. How about Queen Meanie? No, Black Snooty, Black Snooty.
A cupcake is stuffed in Pinkie's mouth.
Does my crown no longer count now that I have been imprisoned for 1,000 years? Did you not recall the legend? Did you not see the signs?
I did, and I know who you are. You're the Mare in the Moon, Nightmare Moon.
Well, well, well. Some pony who remembers me. Then you also know why I'm here.
You're here to...
Remember this day, little ponies, for it was your last. From this moment forth, the night will last forever.
Violet smoke swirls around as lightning strikes around Nightmare Moon. Ponies cower while our view turns to Twilight with a nervous look on her face. Cut to text on an ending card reading, "To be continued." This unofficial audio description for this episode was written by Fast Track. Episode written by Lauren Faust. Producer Sarah Wall. Story editor Rob Renzetti. Supervisor director Jason Thiessen. Co-director James Wooten.